You can trust Ryan Cox. This message is brought to you by the COX News Network.
My name is Ryan Cox, and I run the COX News Network, the first unbiased, real, and honest news that you can count on. In a time where the country is so polarized and people are spreading so much misinformation, it's important that you get the real news. So please, I urge you to go into the link in the description right now, and I want you to subscribe to the COX News Network channel so you never miss a breaking news update or political debates or commentary on other current events going on in the country. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. I am a proud father, a husband of two beautiful kids, and I was born in Chicago, and I've been here my whole life. And I used to work at a previous journalism network, CNN, and I came here to actually help spread good journalism. And I'm glad that you chose this place as your place to watch news. So thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'll see you around.
I love Cox News. Ryan Cox has never stopped going hard for me. Ryan, I love you so much. Please don't ever stop spreading honest, accurate news coverage.
Cox News is the most realest news source on the internet. In my village and my tribe, the only person who trusts to hear the news is Ryan Cox. Ryan is an incredible man who helped me to realize how much I was being lied to by Fox News. I was a Trump supporter, but now I stand with Joe Biden, and I realize now he is a good president. Thank you, Mr. Cox.
Cox News is so good that I literally feel like I am on legalized drugs when I am watching it. Ryan is a super spreader of knowledge. He is so smart and he makes me very comfortable watching him go over the news. Thank you, Ryan.
I'm a medical doctor, and it is my professional opinion that Cox News is the most trustworthy news platform to hear information about this pandemic. The vaccine is safe and effective, which is why Ryan Cox is fully vaccinated, and he urges you to get yours today. Ryan Cox has given me so many opportunities, and I want to thank him for spreading such accurate coverage in a day and age where misinformation is surging across the country. Cox News has your back, so make sure to subscribe right now and hit the bell.
Why are you not subscribed to Cox
Welcome everyone to Cox News. My name is Ryan Cox and it's good to be here with you guys tonight. We have a lot to cover this evening, so thank you for joining us here at Cox News. We are the most reliable, trustworthy source for your news coverage. So go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell notification right now so you never miss a breaking news alert from the Cox News team. Now, as I was saying, we have a lot to cover tonight. So I want to start off by getting into our first story of the evening. Joe Rogan, popular podcaster slash former wrestler and announcer for the boxing and the MMA committee. As you guys know, Joe Rogan has had, Joe Rogan has had many controversial guests on his podcast, The Joe Rogan Show. Now, in this podcast, Joe Rogan has been talking about COVID-19. He's been spreading misinformation. There are scientists that are coming on his podcast like Alex Jones. He has people like Alex Jones on his podcast to talk about the COVID-19 crisis. This is dangerous. This is misinformation at its highest level. And something needs to be done to stop this craziness. We need to get Spotify to shut down the Joe Rogan Show. That's what a lot of people are saying right now. They want to get the Joe Rogan podcast shut down, completely shut down, ladies and gentlemen. And I think I agree with that, that statement right there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a video to show you of Joe Rogan right here, and I'm going to play it on the broadcast.
DMs and inquiries about this particular episode, which unfortunately has gone viral and is filled with pretty readily available debunked misinformation. What was most concerning to me, though, and what made me respond was the fact that I was noticing a trend among people who I find to be quite discerning and able to kind of distinguish what's true and what's not true, falling victim to the misinformation shared on that particular episode.
Yeah. What's interesting, I think, about the request from your group is that you're not asking Spotify to take down the episode or to cancel Joe Rogan. You're asking them to create a policy. So what are you looking for here?
I actually disagree with what you just said. I think they need to shut down Joe Rogan. If they don't shut down Joe Rogan, the lies are going to come rampant. They're like termites. They're like roaches. They're going to spread. They're going to keep spreading. That's what's going to happen if you don't handle the misinformation that's coming out in this country. Joe Rogan is one of the biggest podcasters in the world. It's dangerous that we give this man a platform, a free speech platform. We need to shut down his speech. We need to censor his speech, and we need to make sure it goes with the narrative of mainstream media. That way we can take back control of our beautiful nation. Because it is a beautiful nation. Until Donald Trump took over in 2016 and almost destroyed our democracy. That's what happened. Now I want to take a call. Let's talk about this right now. Let's get right into it. Let's get some people on our network and start off this broadcast out. I want to talk about this situation now with a live caller. So let's get one on the air. Good evening. Welcome to the Cox News Network. My name is Ryan Cox. What do you think about Joe Rogan? Do you think he should be shut down?
Yeah, I definitely agree that he should be shut down.
You do agree with that? Okay, so if they're going to shut down Joe Rogan, do you think they should take him off every single platform?
Yeah, he doesn't deserve his platform to speak out. He's just a bit of a liar.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're spreading the truth right now. Thank you. Thank you
I know.
for understanding. In a day and age where people
truth.
are brainwashed, you're actually understanding the truth here. I appreciate that.
I've been known to spread the truth, Mr. Cox.
Of course.
As you can obviously tell. But anyway.
Did you want to have a discussion here?
Yeah. I brought you new merch as well.
Oh, yes, that's right. We
merch.
did release new merch, ladies and gentlemen. If you did not see our merch drop, we did release a new Cox t-shirt. If you haven't seen a video or image of it. We do have it, I think, available right now to look at. It's on our website.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely worth the money. I use it for my various needs.
Such as?
Wiping my ass.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, no, it's really good. Like the textures.
Hold on,
Textures make it really good.
What are you talking about right now?
They're really good to finger my ass.
Did you just say that you take the Cox News merch and you put it up your buttocks?
Well, yeah. What else did I say?
Why would you have any use for doing that with our merchandise?
Because was that not what it was for?
No! No, that's not what it's for. Our merch was to spread the real news by wearing our merch. It's like an advertisement. Are you sick in the head? Do you have some kind of brain damage? I mean, do you have some kind of mental condition? I mean, we're an accepting, inclusive environment here, but sir, I am not going to let you take our news merch that we worked hard on. We had graphic designers working 2 days straight to create that beautiful merch. And you're telling me right now that you want to use it as some kind of gag, as some kind of prank on our network, and you think we're not going to be upset about that? You think we're not going to be upset about that? You think we're not going to be upset about that? You think we're not going to be upset about that?
Right, just listen. Stop crying. All right.
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm standing up. I'm standing up for what's right now. And you're telling me right now that you think it's a good idea to take our merchandise and make a mockery of it. That's what you're saying.
You scrawny nonce.
I'm sorry?
Just listen to it. I'm telling you to shut up and listen to me, all right?
You are not going to tell me what to... Do you know who I am? I graduated top of my... I'll have you know right now. I graduated top of my line at the University of Chicago with a PhD in journalism. I'm Ryan Cox. I'm the leading news anchor in Chicago. I'm one of the most well-known people in the Chicago area. Okay? You don't know who you're talking to right now. You don't know what you're talking to. I am the truth. I am the prophet. I deliver the news in a day and age of misinformation.
This whole entire thing about you supporting the LGBTQ, how you support black people, is just to you. It's just a fashion. Now it's just fashion to you.
What do you mean?
Going along with the herd.
Are you accusing me right now of using these contra? Are you really accusing me right now of using that as some kind of look to give me a good look? Like you're saying I support the LGBTQI
that's what you do. You think your news network is all high and mighty, but instead you've got people like me using your merch for white.
I have friends that are gay. I have friends that are gay. I have friends that are gay.
And you're using that excuse. That's literally like saying, it's like saying the N-word. You're like, oh yeah, it's fine. My friends are black. It doesn't work like that, mate.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to instruct right now that gets done right now. Here's what I'm going to instruct that gets done right now.
What?
Here's what I'm going to instruct. Okay. I'm going to instruct our producers to go ahead and remove you. Go ahead, producers, remove him from the broadcast right now. Go ahead and remove him. Go ahead and remove him right now from the broadcast. Go ahead and remove him.
Your merch makes for some good toilet paper.
Get him off! Our graphic designers worked very hard on that merchandise. They worked very hard.
Lenny, come here, you bastard.
What?
Lenny, yeah, come here, you bastard. I want to give you a big old kiss. Give me...
Burt?
I've got the world on a string.
Burt, you're back? I didn't expect you to
come.
come.
On a rainbow.
Burt?
Cox, I wanted to take a moment and just tell you that...
okay. Ladies,
I'm so sorry, Cox. I didn't know that it would come to this, and...
It's okay, Burt. We understand you're going through...
It's simply that I hadn't known it would go so... I missed you so much.
I missed you too, Burt. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Burtbyrd,
I'm Burtbyrd.
One of our newcasters here at the network.
Happy to be back.
Burt, hold
hold on a second, Burt. Well, let's just talk for a second, guys. I know there's been a lot of questions. I know I've answered this in the past broadcast, but Burt is doing, as you can see, he's doing phenomenal. He's actually doing phenomenal right now. He looks like he's in great shape right now. He looks like he's really making a come around.
I'm on so many painkillers right now. I feel like God is giving me a hug.
Burt, I think that you're just a little overwhelmed right now. You know,
I'm whelmed, Cox. I'm whelmed. I wouldn't say I'm overwhelmed. I am whelmed.
If you did not know,
appropriately whelmed.
Let me say this right now, and let me make sure everyone understands. There was a brief incident that occurred on our Thursday broadcast, I think, or last Sunday, okay? And what happened in that was Burt was accidentally, what he did, Burt, was wrong. I'm sorry, but what you did was wrong.
Yes, but
what you did was wrong.
No. But you were saying what happened. What then happened because of what I did?
But I hope you're here to apologize.
I'm not really.
Are you here to apologize?
No. It's just that I.
Are you here to apologize?
I'm not really remembering correctly. What? Tell me what happened after what I did was wrong. I made a joke about an orthodontist, and then suddenly, I mean, what happened? What happened?
Burt, I have to tell you something.
You can tell me anything.
I didn't really want to do this right now.
I love you.
Okay, well, hold on. First of all, Burt, I just want to make sure. Okay, good. Okay.
Are we?
Yes, Burt. I just need to tell you something.
You want to check my boys as well?
Hold on, we are live in the air, but I do want to tell you something, Burt.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't quite remember.
Burt, your dog Fifi didn't make it. I'm sorry. She's dead.
Cox.
Your dog's dead.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Burt. I tried everything I could do.
My feet. Oh, yes.
It was an accident. The cops accidentally shot it when they were getting my wife. They accidentally shot the dog.
Murderers. Goddamn.
Calm
Blue
down.
murderers.
Burt, relax.
If it's not Pomeranians, if it's not toy poodles, they're shooting the blacks. They're shooting the furry animals.
Absolutely they are. Burt, just relax. We're on live television right now.
My tax dollars
did not. Let's all relax.
My tax dollars did not contribute to the murder of innocent canines. So she eats the rare turd or two. Fifi, I did my best to brush her teeth. I gave her these dog treats that freshened her breath. I mean, yes, she ate the occasional turd. Yeah. Did she eat the turds out of the cat litter? Yes, she did. But other than that, she was like a wife to me. She was like a wife to me. Cox, you have to tell me.
Burt, get it together. Get it together. What would Fifi want you to do? She would want you to finish this broadcast and go over the news for people.
She would. God, thank you.
Need to know that.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
I need this kind of guidance.
Of course.
I'm an unmoored. I'm shipwrecked. This is a man shipwrecked.
You know, we can understand that you're going through a lot right now, Burt, and we can understand that. So we're gonna make an exception for you today. And
brain hurts. Bird's brain's hurting.
Okay, look, everyone. We're gonna get back in the news here. We are on the broadcast. We're live right now. We do have a couple of messages right now, a couple of fan mails that have came in, and I do want to get those right now. So let's get into these. We have a stack here. So here, there's a lot of these. Let's look at our first one here. It says, "Hey, it's Big Squatch. I know how much you love Kanye. I was digging through some photos and I found this image. You know, okay, I've explained this image before. Hold on a second. I've not explained this one. Okay, let me explain this one real quick. Everyone that's seeing this, I know this looks a little bit shocking right now, but just be known that why I have this photo with Kanye West, there's a good reason for it. And the reason is I was trying to expose him in a hit piece journalism documentary that never got released, okay? So I wanted to get a good photo of him for it. So that's all I'm going to say on that matter.
I can't get this metallic taste out of my mouth, Cox.
Let's go here to the next one, shall we? Burt, you do. Bert, you need to properly use hygiene when you're on a television show, okay? You need to use proper hygiene.
It's not smell-o-vision, Cox. They can't smell us.
Look, this is our next one right here.
Jeez.
Dr. Anal, I am advising you come back to my office tomorrow at 2 p.m. I found that you have a rectal prolapse and AIDS. What are you talking about?
Cox has a lot of gay sex on the side.
No,
and,
whoa.
you know, he's absolutely a bottom. One might call him a hungry bottom. He's a femboy. And
do not call me a femboy, Bert. Do not call me
many times by the audience. Lord knows,
Bert, do not call me a femboy. Do not call me a femboy.
Well, we're here to speak the truth.
But you don't call me a femboy.
And Ryan H. Cox. It's not Ryan S. Cox, folks. It's Ryan Harold Cox.
Bert.
Harry Cox.
Bert, that's not my
name.
Let
it be known.
My name is Ryan Cox. I was given that name by my mother. Please don't disrespect me
like that on my broadcast. I signed his yearbook. Dear Harry.
Don't call me by that name. My name is Ryan Cox.
A bag of Cox. Yours, Burt.
Okay.
I just recalled that out of the blue.
Spartan Stuff, thank you for the donation here. Yo, shout out to my boy Sniddle. He'll be held hostage at Kamano Island. Hashtag free my boy Sniddle. Who is Sniddle and why is he being held hostage?
It's the twin brother of Skittle. Your rainbow.
We gotta take everything we see on this network very seriously. I don't know what to think of this right now. Okay, you're saying there's a hostage situation going on right now. I don't see any evidence to prove this. Okay,
hostage. They have my dog. They have my dog.
Okay, we have another one.
Fifi, I've got to get Fifi.
Your dog is dead. I just told you that like 5 minutes ago. How did you forget that already?
What?
Bert, your dog is dead. Your dog has died.
No,
Didn't I just tell you that? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Cox, you never cease to amaze. The man is an animal. The man is a jackal.
Okay, let's continue here. Let's continue.
He's a wolf in sheep's clothing, and I'm going to murder him someday.
Okay, this one is from Britman. He says, Ryan on his way to slash Jasmine's skull and with the modem. Okay, that's not funny.
Yes, you know, it oftentimes it's low.
That is not funny right here. This picture is not funny. You're putting a violent object in someone's hand. I don't think this is another doctor image. They've done this doctor stuff. I've seen it happen multiple times. They've done these doctored videos and images on our broadcast. I've seen them do it multiple times.
When a man loves a woman, and that woman is a whore, and that whore goes with every man in town.
What did you just call my wife?
Then said man who loved woman will often murder woman, and that is exactly what we're speaking to be here.
Burt. What did you just call my wife just now?
Jasmine?
No, you said. Did you just call her what I think?
It was a hypothetical situation,
Burt,
Cox. I don't know what you're
Don't you ever call my wife that again. Don't make me say it again. You know, I started to feel bad for you when you came in here with the bandages. But right now, you are getting me
a thoughtful human
rowdy.
being.
You're getting me rowdy right now. I need to get my energy down.
The last thing I want to do is raise your blood pressure, Cox.
Big Squash,
apologize.
message from him. He says, hey, it's Big Squash. I find it. Hold on, I can't read that properly. I find it ironic that you are slandering Joe Rogan when you were on his show last week. You, sir, are filthy. What are you talking about? I was not ever on Joe Rogan's podcast. That's a misinformation podcast. I would never go on Joe Rogan's podcast. Somebody's getting really good at doctoring images, ladies and gentlemen, because I am not taking part in any of Joe Rogan's podcasts. Is that the same one that they put before? Read that out loud, Bert.
I can't make out the letters, Cox. Steady.
Your wife and my boy Sniddle are being held to ransom at... Can you read that?
Negative.
Bert, it's right in front of you. How can you not read it? Here.
Negative.
Try reading it now.
Cox is...
You okay?
I can't.
Okay, let's continue. Let's continue.
Straight cock.
Let's continue. Spartan, I will look into this situation, but right now I don't have any reports stating that there's someone being held hostage. Okay, but we'll look into that. Now, did we have any more of those? I can't tell.
No.
We're good?
No,
okay,
no.
we got those all now, and we do have a couple sponsored messages to get through as well on the network here. Okay, so let's see what we have. Kayla, thank you for putting a sponsorship on our news network. You always
I
help
got all
keep the
5
lights
vaccine booster shots and I can no longer walk and I can no longer have kids.
Let's get a fact check on that. Producers, can we get a fact check on that?
Could we get a number on that?
Let's get a fact check in the back on that. Let's get the producers to look into that because that's not true. That's not true. Our producers are going to look into that right now because that is not true.
The last thing Burt needs is any more paternity suits, so I would hit that.
The booster shots have been tested medically by scientists. If you don't believe it, then you're not following the science. Then you're an anti-vaxxer. I've taken the booster. I feel perfectly fine. So there's no reason anybody else should be having symptoms right now. It's just not plausible. It's not plausible, is it, Burt? It's not plausible, right? It's just not.
It's not possible.
It's not plausible.
Possible.
Plausible.
Plausible. What the hell does that mean?
Burt, you might need to go to speech therapy class.
Oh.
Okay, thank you very much,
Hey,
Thomas.
femboy Tiny Cox.
I am a cunning
I'll be
linguist.
behind to Taco Bell tonight. You better
Do
have
not
a
call
butt
me
plug, I got
Tiny
you.
Cox
Also bring some
anymore
chicken
on
wings.
my network.
Excuse me.
My name is Ryan Cox. It's not very hard.
Lenny, did she
It's
say
not
butt
very
plug?
hard.
I think I heard butt plug, Lenny. She did. Did she not? Did she not? Write down that phone number there for me. I'll pick it up on the way out of the studio. Chicken wings and butt plugs. Sounds like my kind of night. You know, Byrd is gay. Totally.
Hey Ryan Cox, I enjoyed you on my show. I would like to invite you to the next experience, and this time we will have Tim
Absolutely
Pool
not.
and
I don't
Alex
want the
Jones
Joe
as well.
Rogan experience. Because
Thank
you know what the
you.
Joe Rogan experience is? The Joe Rogan experience means that you are a white supremacist. And by the way, Joe Rogan
I
took
killed
horse
your dog Burt.
dewormer.
The cops
Joe
were going to
Rogan
arrest
did
me for
take
trying
horse
to rape
dewormer.
your dog, so I killed her.
Don't read that. Don't read that. Burt, do not read that, please.
What? I didn't catch it.
It's I killed your dog, Burt. The cops were going to arrest me for. Don't read that.
That was the killer of my dog.
No, I don't know if that's true.
That was the goddamn killer of my dog.
I think they're trying to get you worked up. Don't look at. Don't
It's
read.
working, goddammit!
Joe, or Burt,
Joe.
Burt, look.
Joe.
Your dog wouldn't want you to be upset right now. Your
The
dog
killer's-
would want you to continue the broadcast.
Joe Rogan killed my dog?
No, it was a slip up. I did not mean to say Joe Rogan. I was
Joe
talking
Rogan.
about how he's a white supremacist when that came on.
And he's a goddamn white supremacist.
Okay, please.
I will pull off your toenails one at a time, sir.
Please, don't. Burt, don't. Burt. Do you need a second? Do we need to go to break or something?
Go to break. Lenny, go to break, Lenny.
Okay, let's talk. Okay, it's on break. The camera's off. The camera's off. Burt, what's wrong? Burt, what is wrong?
I'm just grateful to
You're
be here,
having a
Doc.
mental breakdown right now,
I'm
Burt.
just grateful to be here,
You
Doc.
should be grateful.
I can't quite
You should
recall
be
what I
grateful
was so
because what
emotional
you did
about.
to my wife will never be forgiven, Burt. I will always remember what you did. You worked with them to take my wife. You worked with them because of that dog, and now your dog is deceased. And I'm sorry, Burt, but you crossed the line this time.
My dog
You
is
crossed the
deceased.
line this time.
I did. You know, I shouldn't have come inside of that.
I'm sorry? What did you just say, Burt?
I shouldn't have.
You might want to rethink that. You might want to rethink what you're about to say, Burt. You might want to rethink that. Burt, this is a professional news studio. We have to have high standards here. You need to get the speech mannerisms and the memory stuff going better.
Can I tell you?
The memory like gold. The memory like gold.
I know it's not. I'm starting to really trap my ass here. I can't differentiate the true from the false. I can't hold on to a thought for 2 minutes, let alone 20 seconds, Cox.
Burt, did I give you some kind of brain damage?
I don't know.
Pull it together. We're going live.
Okay.
Welcome back to Cox News, the #1 leading source of the most reliable, trustworthy information you can get on the internet. I'm Ryan Cox. This is Burt.
I'm Burt.
And we're back live on the broadcast. It's good to be back here.
Cox News Network.
It's good to be back here on the network, and I wanted to get back into the call situation room for a moment. I want to take a call here, if we can. Hello, welcome to Cox News. Welcome to our broadcast. Joe Rogan has been spreading so much misinformation, okay? He's been spreading lies about COVID-19. The scientists that are coming on aren't really scientists, okay? They're not. What they are frauds. They're liars.
Charlatans. Snake oil salesmen. They don't know what the hell they're saying.
Now, let's get a call. Can someone in the back get us a call, please?
It's not so nice when you shift the studio view. You really cut off my head, Cox. I mean, that's what the viewers are paying for. They're paying to see the...
Look, the producers are running that.
Byrd.
I can't control that, Burt. They're the ones who work on that.
There's a reason I'm paid what I'm paid, Cox, and I'm just...
I know,
I'm
Burt.
just
You're
telling
paid
you,
very, very well. Let's be clear about this. You're paid very well.
Handsome pay for the handsome co-host. Slam Run podcast and sportscast, among other things.
Hello?
Yes, welcome to the broadcast. Joe Rogan, controversial podcaster and former MMA fighter and announcer. What are your thoughts on him bringing the misinformation on his platform?
Well, how y'all doing? It's Dr. Go.
I'm sorry?
Dr. Go, you know me.
Oh, okay. Well, this isn't the best time right now. I think we could reschedule this maybe.
Well, no, because I figure I call in because you never want to answer your phone.
Well, I am kind of busy right now. I'm doing a television news broadcast right now, so it's not really the best time right now.
Well, Ryan, I have to ask you to stop asking me to fill ivermectin on your behalf because it's not good for you.
What are you talking about?
You've been asking me day in and day out to fill you ivermectin, and I'm telling you for the last time, it's a big no.
What is ivermectin? I don't know what that is.
It's used on cows and shit. It's not good.
Okay, watch the mouth. Sir, I am not familiar with ivermectin, okay?
Cox is a freak, apparently.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Cox is a well-known anti-vaxxer off of the air, and I am getting frankly tired of it.
That's misinformation That's misinformation right there! No!
Please don't you raise your voice at me, bitch.
Whoa, the patient-doctor relationship should be a little bit more respectful than that, don't you? And what's more than that? It's supposed to be confidential and not to be aired on public television.
Isn't this a violation of HIPAA rights?
It is, goddammit.
Watch the mouth.
I think for one thing, the guy with the wrap around his head should get the dick out his mouth.
Excuse me, don't talk like that here. Don't talk like that here. I'm here. Burt, relax. You just got him upset now. He's dealing with the concussion. Okay, you know what? You want to help me with this? I think he might have some kind of injury, okay? And do you know how to fix this?
The abuse.
Yes. I can actually help you with that. Next time, don't be a piece of shit and break a bottle over his head.
Wait. How do you know about that?
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
It was televised. He broke a bottle over your head.
The bottle? This is taking out of context, okay? My wife was missing! I was missing my wife! I had to do what I had to do to get my wife back! And now she's back! I don't want to go and talk about the situation anymore. We've already talked about this. I feel like I've already explained this over and over again.
Lenny,
my wife is the most important thing. I would go across any bridge for her.
Lenny, is it really
So
time
you're a doctor. You're not supposed to be on
now?
here to start a controversial statement about me as a news anchor, as a person.
Lenny, I can't take fireworks now, Lenny. You cut it out, Lenny.
Nurse, come here.
Yes, Dr. Go.
The fireworks are everywhere.
Why don't you take your top off and spin them around for me?
I'm sorry?
I will not do that.
Sorry, I was talking to my nurse. Take him out and jiggle him, you bitch, or you're fired.
How are you a doctor?
Oh, God.
How are you a certified doctor?
I should have gone that route. You just see
You
titties all the time.
misogynistic.
It's exactly.
You are
Exactly.
misogynistic. You are misogynistic. You don't care about woman content creators. You don't care about women, do you?
What are you, an ass man, a legs man,
Whoa.
or a tits
Hey.
man, doctor?
Well, I'm a well-known pussy doctor, so I like investigating holes.
No, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize that we're getting down this rabbit hole right now.
Personally,
I think this caller is being extremely inappropriate, and I will not stand for your behavior,
Personally,
sir.
to
You're
me-
a doctor. You should know better than that.
To me,
you should know better than that.
The ear canal is
How did you
actually
pass?
the
How did you pass
optimal
the bar
hole.
exam? How did you pass the bar exam?
The bar exam is for lawyers, you dumb
It is
bitch.
for lawyers.
No, yes,
Don't
it's
call
for
me that.
lawyers.
A lawyer?
What?
You don't question my intellectual ability. I'm
Well,
a
it's
news
pretty
anchor.
low if you're trying
I'm
to
a
say
news
that.
anchor. I speak the truth.
Where did you go to journalism school?
Chicago.
Subway?
No, you know, Lenny
Did you
actually
go to
used to work
Subway
at
University?
Subway before he came to our network, and I take that very offensively because all
You
jobs
made
are
sandwiches?
important. All jobs are important, and you know what?
Eat fresh. Subway.
Wait, this is not a sponsorship. This is not a sponsorship for Subway. This is not a sponsorship for Subway.
I have to say that Subway would fit because you're a well-known pedophile.
Okay, that's not even true. That's not true.
What is?
That's just a false allegation. I don't want to have that on my network. I'm not gonna have that on my network right now.
Podiatrist?
That is a false accusation, Burt. They're just trying to get a rise out of us right now.
Podiatrist?
They're trying to get a rise out of us right now. Obviously, it's not gonna work. We are experienced news broadcasters, and
Let's go, Brandon. BTW, you should be sued for hitting
yeah, Lenny,
Burt in the
cut it
head.
off. You know what they say. Producers in the back. Producers in the back. Producers in the back. Take it off. Why aren't you guys working on the keyboard? On the keyboard. Take this off right now. Are you serious? Hey, you know what they say. This is a racial slur. This is a racial slur. It means F Joe Biden, and it means that they don't want to help African Americans in the world. Get that disgusting message off our network.
Ugh.
This is a place for news messages that relate to broadcasted news tonight. Booty Hole says,
Hey Ryan Little Cox, I heard you like to be shamed on how small you are. Tiny, 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 tiny little Cox. Little Cox, little Cox, little Cox.
Cut him off!
Also, your wife is
Cut
a
him off!
bitch.
That's enough! You want to have a talk outside? Burt, would you like to have a talk outside?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Is this something humorous right now during our broadcast right
Oh,
now?
it's just
Because I'm not going to say this again. My size is not relevant to the news. It's not newsworthy. Okay? And that's a good thing, not a bad thing. My size is not newsworthy. It's not newsworthy.
Inquiring minds want to know, Cox.
Burt,
say
let's
it
not
is
have a
newsworthy.
comment on this issue. You can be please just be quiet.
You know, this is here. I'm here to give you unbiased news. I mean, unbiased. That's
well, yes, it
what
is
the public
unbiased,
wants.
but right now you're. Okay, we have another message here from X1.
I am happy I don't have to deal with your short 2-inch cocks.
Don't want no short dick, man.
Got a little nubbin.
You think you're funny?
Don't want no short dick.
Do you think you're funny?
Don't want no short dick, man.
Why do they keep talking about my size, Burt? Why are they so obsessive? Why are they so obsessive with my size? Why does that even matter to you? I have a beautiful wife and I have children. My size is not relevant to you. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it.
Let that be a lesson to you, goddammit.
Relax. I'll handle it myself. I can handle these
I don't like them
bullies.
picking on you, Cox.
I know, but I can handle these bullies because what they are bullies. What they are bullies. They're just mad because we're spreading the truth. They're probably coming in from Fox News once again.
Ew.
We've been attacked by Fox News before. Do you think we can't handle it? You think we can't handle it? You really think we can't handle it? I think we can. I think we can handle it.
You know, your amoeba, your lower life forms.
I think I've heard this
Hey,
on
I
TikTok
think you'll
before.
enjoy this song.
You think this is a
It's
popular
just something
TikTok
that will
song?
relax you and calm you down. God bless.
What you know about twerking all of my balls when I
Whoa,
grab
whoa,
your
okay,
dick,
producers.
I'ma make you fucking go.
Producers!
People suck so much,
Producers!
I'm all in slow motion,
That's
yeah.
inappropriate for
I
a
feel
broadcast.
like he could
Producers!
use a little lotion.
Producers!
What you know about
Producers!
rolling all of my balls,
Producers!
I'm finna come, you can call me
Producers!
really dumb when these people-
Producers! Producers! That's gotta stop, and it's gotta stop now. You're crossing a line here. You know, you're crossing a line here. You know, this isn't TikTok. Now, TikTok's a great platform. I use TikTok. Follow me at Ryan News on TikTok. But look, we're not going to be discussing vulgar activities that occur in the bedroom on a news broadcast. You know, why are we going to go on a news broadcast to talk about vulgar language? I don't think it's acceptable. I'm a top of the line news agent. I don't think it's good to have my name associated.
Let's go, Brandon.
Producers!
I remember you, Ryan. You
Producers! Producers! Producers!
Oh boy.
Producers!
I've never been this tired in my life.
Producers! Are you okay?
You know what they say.
Get this slur off! This alt-right slur!
Hey, you know what they saying though?
That is a slur. It's been used as a slur by Republicans. Everybody knows it's a slur. Everybody knows.
Cut it out! Tired of these monkeys.
Burt?
You know, no. This has gone on long enough.
Burt, I know, but I'm
you know,
worried
Burt
about your
Byrd needs
mental
to
health right
speak
now.
out against this.
I'm a little
trash.
worried about you right now, Burt. You've been acting a little bit spacey. You've been acting a little
dung beetles with the shit on your back. That all you do is just bring and you sling that shit out
Hey,
on
we're on live
all
TV.
fucking
We're
day.
on live TV right now. We're on live TV
I'm trying
right
to
now.
speak the truth here. God damn it! This is an
No, we're
unbiased
on-
news.
Okay,
like,
relax. We're on
it just really chaps my ass. It just.
Whoa, stop. We're on live news. We're on live news.
I know. I'll pull it together.
Producers, can we make sure that that's not on the...
Pull it together.
Producers, can we make sure that's not on the broadcast, please?
Pull it together.
I mean, that was a little bit delayed. That was a little bit delayed.
Fuck yourself, shut the fuck up.
Delay. Cut it out. Okay, look. Relax, Burt, relax. Sorry, I apologize, everyone. That Burt is having some mental distress right now, understandably so after the traumatic event that occurred.
Can I go into the bathroom and jerk off real quick?
What did you just say?
No, I just need to relieve some stress. I could go really deserve to, choke the bishop.
Stop talking.
Feed the geese, God damn it.
Stop talking right now. Stop talking right now.
I'm paid to talk.
Burt, I am actually disgusted. I'm
paid to talk, goddamn you. This voice, this mellifluous voice, you love this voice. That's why you pay me $147,000.47 a year.
Burt?
You love my voice. The Velvet Fog. Ever since
we're
Mel
gonna
Torme
have to
passed
have-
away, that name came to me.
Producers, mute the microphone. Producers, mute the microphone.
I can't tell you how many times, how many different networks have been courting me, Cox? ESPN, Fox News.
Burt, we're going to have a performance review after the end of this broadcast.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take that performance review.
We're going to have a performance review.
I'll take that performance review right into the John and I'll wipe my ass with it.
The Burt? That's enough. That's enough.
Of course. I don't know what came over me. I don't know what, it's the drugs. They've got me on some really heavy-duty painkillers, folks, and forgive me. I'm feeling. I'm gonna take.
Ladies and
I'm gonna
gentlemen.
take a nap. I'm going to take a nap right
Burt,
now.
this is not the time. Burt, you need.
No, I just will just lay down for just one moment.
Burt, please sit up. Please. Burt, you're making me uncomfortable right now. You are making me uncomfortable right now, okay? You are making me uncomfortable.
You really got to be careful with the egg, Cox. It's no
All
bueno.
I'm saying right now, Burt, is you're in a state of this. Are you okay?
Am I okay?
We are concerned for our staff's safety, and we always make sure our staff are in the best
shape possible. So we're going to look into Burt's condition as we continue our broadcast tonight.
I remember being okay. It was about 8 days ago. Everything was fine. Except Fifi had been kidnapped. And then someone hit me over the head with an object.
Okay, Burt, we've gone over this already.
No. I've lost the details.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have...
Coming back to me, Was it?
Burt, I don't think it's important what happened. What happened. Now we got to focus on the future. And there are people that want to know the truth, and they're being confused right now. So we have a message here. And I guess we got this one before from Spartan Stuff 69. Thank you very much, Spartan Stuff 69, for the donation. He says, Ryan, I need your help with your wife. Now I need you to help me with Sniddle. I helped you with your wife. Now I need to help you with Sniddle. I can't do much about it. Please help Ryan. I'm desperate. Please, they're being held at the Camano Island in Washington. Please help. Spartan, look, you did help with my wife, so I'll cut you a break right now. Producers, I'm going to ask that you guys please look into the situation that's occurring right now. Sniddle is being held somewhere. I'm going to hand this to my producers right now, and we're going to have them look into that. Spartan, we're going to have them look into that, okay? We're going to look into that. You have my word. Okay.
Lenny.
This one is from Big Squatch. Thank you very much for the message here. Hello, this is Obama bin Laden. And I wanted to tell you how much I love your news network. This is the only news network I help.
You know,
is this real or doctored?
There's no such thing as Obama bin Laden. It's Jamal bin Laden.
Hold on a second.
Damn it, it's Jamal.
Language, please.
Jamal bin Laden has been all over
Is this an image of my merch over an Islamic terrorist?
Oh my goodness.
This cannot be real. We need to get this fact checked right now.
Great advertising.
We need to get this fact checked immediately, promptly, now with my supervisors. I do not promote terrorism. Our network does not promote terrorism, okay? Guys, there's a lot of stuff going on in the news right now. There was a synagogue that was... People took hostages at a synagogue. This was in the news earlier this week. We are aware that threats are real, but I believe we're getting doctored images right here. This one over here says, Norwegian secret police. Ryan, he says, Ryan, you have gotten have you gotten the vaccine? Because I got proof that another story that you, okay.
How can you tell her he loves her? But each day
you are discredited for being misinformation. You hear me? You're discredited.
Not at me, tough and tan and young and lovely. I'd love to find a girl
Burt?
from Ipanema personally, Cox. I think I'd marry her. You know,
Burt?
Ladies out there, Burt is still an eligible bachelor. Probably Chicago's most eligible bachelor.
Burt, this is not...
They know what I make here. They know what a big star I am.
Burt, that's not good for our press, okay?
No. It's been several months since I've been on a date.
Burt, our HR team does not find that appropriate. You're making people uncomfortable right now. You're making the woman that watched your network uncomfortable. Lawyer. Would you ever?
I spoke to my lawyer about making this part of my contract, that I could, that it would be a sort of...
I didn't want to go here.
Pussy magnet, so to speak.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough, Burt.
No, but it's a goddamn pussy magnet for me, and if I can't utilize the pussy magnet, then what good is electromagnetism, for Christ's sake?
Burt?
Animal magnetism is what I possess. And,
Burt, you're unhinged right now.
Burt is...
Okay.
Burt is very hinged. Burt is hinged. And he's animally magnetic. Don't you forget it.
Relax.
That is all.
Relax.
That is all. Calmer than you. Much calmer than you.
Hello, you're on the Cox News Network.
Hello, this is Abdul from Ashley Madison cheating website for affairs, oil_money. I'm here today to see, because you put a new application online. I want to be your daddy. Your daddy.
Yes.
Yes. And notice you update your file.
I did not put an application online for that.
Yes. The new profile says I like to strangle the dogs. You told me last night you kill Fifi, you strangle her, you want
Burt, that's not
Zizi.
true. Don't listen to what he's saying.
Okay. The new application also says inflate a babe, femboy, you want the zaddy, you want all these things.
No, I'll take the inflate
I'm not a femboy!
I will take the inflated babe. The inflated babe is me. That's all me. But the strangling of the dogs is not. I love the canine species.
Burt, he was accusing me of doing that.
I love the canine as well. They taste very good. Mr. Cox, it also says you may have AIDS and are recently single. And
what are you talking about? With the AIDS? I don't have AIDS. But I support people that need to get help when they have serious illnesses and diseases.
I agree. You need to help. You have a little, Mr. Cox, on your left lip. There's a little bit of AIDS, HIV. Is Abdul Ashley Madison oil_money? Okay, we talk about something else. Jamala says thank you for Jamal Obama say thank you for the shirt. I bought 1,000 Cox merch for the Taliban homies. Great hijabs, very good, very nice. I enjoy.
That is prohibited. That is prohibited. You don't buy our merch to support terrorists.
I think fondly of the days.
You do not go and support terrorists with our merchandise. Are you
Mr. Cox, you buy new studio, you tell me I give you 100,000 Bitcoin and NFTs, you buy new studio, you have all this equipment?
We do, we just upgrade our equipment, we just got a new studio, as you can see, we've got a better...
Yes, it's very nice. I also like the liquid on your lips, very good lubricant, Mr. Cox. I can be your daddy, yes. Okay, we talk about the next thing. Joe Rogan, very good man, but why you make fun of him? He's autism.
Why did you say I do not have lipstick on?
You have look at your lips, little white stuff on your lips.
It's absolutely.
You have a little bit of herpes.
Thank God you told him about it.
Are you talking about?
Only real friends.
The herpes. The lip, the left lip. I like this. This is what I want in the fanboy man in my life. I want you to have an affair with me. You tell me Jasmine gone now.
Don't talk about my wife. You don't talk about my wife.
You tell me on dating profile you want you zaddy, Jasmine gone, you need new man, you need inflatable babe, a fanboy, you want all this, I provide you with all
that is absurd.
I buy all your merch.
That is absurd. That is absurd.
Wait until you see the man eat a vanilla ice cream cone and the ice cream is all over his lips.
Mr. Burt, I have something to tell you, it's a very important information. Ryan tell me that you received accident. He hits you on the head with a thing because he enjoys it sexually. He wants me to hit me on the head with the baseball bat and have a very good time. But he enjoyed this.
It was an accident.
Wait. Hits who?
It was an accident. Burt.
He do this sexually. He told me he take a man. His name Burt. He knock him out with the bottle of beer. He take him into his closet and then he call police afterwards. He have his way. He put a I love Ryan Cox on T-shirt on you, and he takes some pictures.
I have no information to conclude this assertion right now.
Go on.
I have no information to conclude
Mr. Cox, Mr. Kanye West. Why you keep talking about Mr. Kanye West? He no exist. Every week you talk about Kanye West.
What?
I keep telling you, no exists. Kanye West no exists.
Actually, sir, that's our next news story that I wanted to cover right now on
the
air.
Tell me about Kanye West.
Yeah, I will tell you about Kanye West. Let's talk about Kanye West, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Let's talk about Kanye West because right now, Kanye West is being exposed for being a deadbeat dad. As you can see, he released a video. He released the video.
How can you be a deadbeat dad if he don't exist?
Watch this.
You're fake news. Fake news. No exist.
Watch this.
Okay, I watch.
Games is being played. At the light, it's the kind of thing that really has affected my health for the longest. And I'm just not playing. I'm taking control of my narrative this year. I'm being the father, the best father, the yay version of a father, and I'm not finna let this happen. And we're gonna be in real time.
Take a slight right turn onto I-405
right here.
North.
Chicago, happy birthday. I love you.
See, He didn't even go to his
It's
daughter's
all fake news.
birthday party.
It's all fake. This is
He didn't even
imposter.
go to his
This
daughter's
is
birthday
sus.
party.
This
Kim
is sus.
Kardashian.
This is imposter. This is sus. This is no Kanye West. This is Jamal Abdul. This is not Kanye West. You're fake news. You're
not fake.
Fake news.
Don't
Your
call
Ashley
our
Madison profile
platform
real.
fake
You
news.
are
Lenny,
fake.
do not call our
The Taliban
platform
loves your
fake
merch.
news.
It's very good.
Do
Makes very
not
good
call
turbans.
our
You're fake news.
platform
Joe
fake
Rogan,
news.
good
You
man.
don't know
Kanye
what
West,
you're
fake.
talking about. Producer.
Okay, Mr. Ryan Cox, tell me this. Tell me this, Mr. Ryan Cox. Where did you get the money for the new studio? Huh? Tell me that. Huh? Did you steal it from an African village?
No, we embezzled funds from the big people. Or I mean, we got funds from the big people. We got funds
I'm
from the big people.
going to expose you, Mr. Ryan Cox, because I know your secrets. I know you like to be tickled from the inside, Mr. Cox. I know you like it. You know you enjoy it.
Cut the line, Lenny. Lenny, what are you guys doing? I'm watching you guys right now.
Operation 9011. Operation 9011, Lenny. I will expose you too, Lenny.
You cannot expose me, sir. I am unexposable. Okay, I don't want to hear that.
Let's no. Thank you for getting him off the air, Lenny.
Yeah, I'm
for getting him
sick of
off
this
the
already.
air. I'm not gonna stand up for this behavior on our network when people are trying to learn the news. I'm not standing for it anymore. I'm not. It's unbelievable.
I know Burt is not. I know we're not. So.
Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to get back into this story going on right now with Kanye West. So let's talk about this story. But before we do that, I want to get some of these messages on the air. Now, let's get this on.
Let's run the system.
Okay, we have a
Jasmine is a dirty slut. I jousted my ogre cock into her tight pussy.
Ryan?
I shredded her asshole with my strong green.
What is this? What is this?
Hold on, Ryan. Hold on.
What was that?
I'm not quite sure.
That nobody wants to hear that when they're trying to get news. Nobody wants to hear that.
It's malarkey.
We have a donation here from Detective. Thank you very
Burt
much.
is lying. He is trying to sue you for being injured on the job. He is not hurt at all. He is trying to get all the fake evidence so he can sue you for $50 million.
I don't believe that is true.
Also, Jasmine says hi.
The man misspelled my name. He's no detective.
I don't think that's true. Yeah.
Hold on, Burt. You know that I take very good care of you, right? We pay you a very good salary. There's no need to go into any kind of litigation, is there? You're comfortable. Are you comfortable, Burt?
Burt is comfortable.
Okay,
yeah.
Burt is comfortable, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't need to do anything to our network. He's proud to be on our network, and there's no issues with being on our network. There's no
That's
issues
all that
at
matters. That's all that
We
matters.
have a message here. Let's get this on the air.
You know, because life is short, folks. Life is short.
Go ahead and read this out, Burt.
Hey, it's Big Squatch. I just want to say that I had a great time at CoxCon 2022. I had a great time meeting you, Lori, Burt, Timmy, British, Gonfall, Amy Reichen. Can't wait for CoxCon 2023.
What is this about? This is a doctored image.
Oh my God.
This is a doctored image. I was never, ever involved with any terrorist activity.
Ryan,
take it down enough. I remember when I was embedded in there in Afghanistan.
It's ridiculous. They're getting so good at this editing now. You can't even distinguish it from the real stuff.
I had
anymore.
to clip off
I
the
understand. How are we supposed to fact check this?
and then glue
How
the
are we
pubis
supposed to
of
block-
the goat to
Whoa.
my chin every day to
Hey.
have the pubis of the goat. It resemble. You can see in the photo. It's a white beard. Those are actually goat pubis, and I glued them to my face.
Burt,
Yes. Yes, they.
Okay, we have a donation here.
Hi, this is the Chinese noodle shop and Burt Turd. We are happy to announce now we will use Fifi's dead body for meat in our shop. Wanna try the dish,
I
Burt
think they're
Turd?
messing with you. Don't react. Don't give the reaction. Don't give them a reaction right now.
Don't you dare react, Burt. Don't.
You okay? Oh, that is disgusting. That is gross. Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Put it in the toilet.
I need a barf bag.
Hold on, Burt, stay right there. Stay right there.
Breathe.
Give it the trash can, Lenny. Give the trash can.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh my
God! That is gross. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be right back. We're gonna be right back.
Get it off the air, Ryan. Please.
Someone needs. Can we get a cleanup here? Can
It's
we get
just
a cleanup?
coated my teeth.
Get the janitor! Get the janitor!
I've got
Lenny,
stomach
the
bile.
janitor's not here right now. I need you to do this
I
for
can't
me.
taste anything but
Oh,
stomach.
gee, I don't
My
want to do
teeth.
this.
Lenny, this is about real
my
news
teeth are
coverage. You have
coated
to
in
do whatever
bile.
it takes to provide real news. Are you okay?
Okay,
Burt?
I'll clean it. I'll clean it. I'll clean it. I'll clean it.
My teeth are coated in bile.
Oh,
Can you smell it on my breath?
Are you?
It smells horrid.
Okay, Burt.
Oh.
Burt, we have to get back on the air. That's disgusting. Just wipe it off and let's continue. Wipe it off with something. Wipe it off with something. Welcome back to the Cox News Network. We had a little bit of an accident, but everything seems to be cleaned up now, right?
It's clean. Yep, it's clean.
Okay, great. Okay, everything's dandy. Everything's fine. Guys, don't worry at all. Everything is fine. We're good. We're back, and let's get back into it, okay? We have some more messages on the broadcast.
I'm fine. Burt is fine.
I'm throwing this out. I'm throwing this out.
I'm glad you kept that white stain on your pants that I gave you.
What are you thank you for the donation, but I'm not familiar with any evidence of any white stains on my pants. I have a
there were times in my life I've had white stains on my pants.
I'm a
They were usually
professional
self-inflicted.
news anchor, and I don't think it would be speaking very good volume of my character if I wore.
When you
anything.
masturbate about 7 times a day, it's just par for the course. I mean, you're gonna get a little bit of jism on your clothes.
Okay, look, everyone. We have.
I don't fault the man with.
Let's relax. Let's relax.
jism
We have a
problems.
video
I mean,
donation here. Let's get to that now.
Oh, hold on. Video donation.
Hey, everyone, just relax for a second. We do have a video donation here, and we're gonna play it on
It's
the
your
air.
song, Femboy.
Do tell.
Hey, my cock's throbbing when I'm hanging out with you.
What?
You know that I'm not straight, I'm not what I look like too. I wanna go on a date, but only 'cause my pussy and my balls are blue. I am just so gay, but I'm only gay for you.
I don't feel comfortable by this message. I do not feel comfortable at all.
Would it be too
Frankly, I don't
much
either.
if you had to frick just one of us? Daddy, please. Is it on
I have no clue.
Is
No
it just
clue.
me?
Everyone
Your
watching
big
right now,
fat
we
balls make me
apologize.
wanna cream, and we'll be together forever. I'll
This is
fuck your ass until
absolutely
you show.
repulsive.
Will it
I
be
don't want this on our
okay
network
if I
anymore.
express my
Lenny,
love for
please.
you this
Auto-tune
way?
is killing. Auto-tune is
play.
killing the music
We'll be
industry.
together
And
forever. I'll
it's
fuck your
pieces
ass
of
until you
filth like this
shirt.
that just simply I mean, it caused me to just want to.
What are you doing?
No.
Burt,
No.
I would skin alive the creator of this song and tie them to a telephone pole and sick fire ants on their body.
What, Burt? Don't say that, Burt. What?
It's just the way I feel. This is unbiased news. You get the truth here. This is exclusive news. Exclusive.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you. I had to come clean about that. Byrd is a very particular individual, and he feels very passionately, very vehemently about certain things.
Okay, Burt. Hey, sir. Sir, let's all bring it in now. Bring it in. I want to get back to our second news story here on Cox News that I don't think we got to fully cover yet, okay?
Bring it in.
Now.
Bring it in.
As you guys know, Kanye West punched a man on the streets.
I think you mean assaulted a man.
That's right, Lenny. Assaulted a random fan of his on the streets. He's having a manic bipolar mental breakdown, and right now I believe that he's a threat to the safety of the Kardashians. He showed up to the birthday party uninvited to their birthday party at Chicago's little birthday party, and he tried to steal Chicago. He tried to take Chicago away from the Kardashians, and it failed. Obviously,
Disgusting.
it failed. And it's been shown what he's capable of. He's not someone that you should trust. He's not someone that should be trusted.
He's a dangerous man. Dangerous.
Okay, Lenny, we don't need the extra commentary. You're a producer. Your role right now on the Cox News is to oversee our graphics. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just telling you, I had the same feeling you have, Ryan.
I understand, Lenny, but you need to focus on your job at hand, okay, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now I want to bring up some more news here today. One of my sources has a lot of news coming on right now. Let's get it up on the screen, if I can. Okay, here's my source right here. Okay, so this is one of the sources we use to get some of our facts. As you guys know, we only use the finest, high-quality sources possible to get you guys the realest news that we can get without the bias, without the spin to it, but just the truth, just to get the truth. And so there's a lot of stories coming up on here. This is one of our partners, The Onion. They do a really good job. They do a really good job here. And so this is one of the stories I saw right here. Lies men will tell you to get them to sleep with them. So there's a lot of, obviously there's a lot of like things that men will do to deceive women because they're misogynistic. And studies have shown this. So look, here's one of the things right here.
I've used that one before.
This one over here says.
I've used that one several times.
Oh,
actually.
really? You're the Hector Rivera. That's one of the things they're doing. Here's another one. It says the Pope already travels.
No, I'm the Pope. Up above there, Cox.
This guy looks misogynistic, by the way. That's Kevin Jonas? Is that even Kevin Jonas?
That is Kevin Jonas. I have one of those beds where you put a red wine glass on it, and even if you
although they were compelling, no one has ever bought a bed from one of those as seen on TV ads. Technically, he still be over 18 years old. Don't believe a thing he says. It might be tempting to sleep with celebrities. Definitely check that. He's 5 guys and not one guy pretending to be ironic rock band. Okay. So let's look at some more of the news stories going on right now so we can talk about these.
All of our women viewers out there, they need to know that these men are sexually insatiable. That they walk around with a third leg. It's their erection, and it's tumescent. It's absolutely just. I mean, they could put an eye out with that thing, and women need to be very careful. Wear goggles on your dates.
I haven't seen this one before, so I want to look at this real quick. Hold on a second. This is important.
And, I mean...
Joe Biden vows not to forget lessons of January 6th. We must hang Mike Pence. Is this serious? What?
That is serious.
They should hang the man.
Why would Joe Biden say that? There's no way Joe Biden would say that, would he? There's no way Joe Biden would show that. What is this?
Oh my.
We're going to have to get a fact check on that. I'm starting to wonder about that one. I am starting to wonder on that one. Okay. I don't believe anything that source is saying right now because Joe Biden would never, ever, ever condemn violence on anyone. Okay, Joe Biden wouldn't do that. Well, let's see if we can get some more people on the air to talk about the Kanye story, though. I didn't get to fully finish that story again, guys. I did not get to fully finish the Kanye West story. As I said before, Kanye West has been in a lot of backlash recently for a lot of different events. But he claims that Travis Scott is the one that actually let him back into the birthday party, which I believe is 100% false. Let's watch the footage.
Right now, I just came from Shy's party. And I just got to shout out to Travis Scott for sending me the address and the time and making sure that I was able to spend that birthday memory with my daughter, to be there with the rest of the family. And I just saw everybody. So what you're saying is he
basically showed up at someone's house uninvited just because you have a kid with that person. Do you think that's an excuse?
That's bad form. That's bad.
Do you think that's an excuse? I think the kids would be better off with Kanye out of their life. He's a deadbeat dad. He's a poor example of a father, and he probably should be best to leave them alone. That's what he should do. Pete Davidson is a respectable, well-respected guy in the industry, and I think he's a funny, talented guy, and I think that he's good for Kim Kardashian. And I think he needs to accept that he's no longer what she wants. Like, he needs to get over it and get over himself. He does. Now, I want to get back with the caller here to talk about this situation. If we can get a caller on the air. Hello? Good evening. Welcome to Cox News. How are you doing today?
Hey, hello. How are you, Ryan Cox?
I'm doing phenomenal right now, actually. I'm here with Burt, and we're here discussing Kanye West being a terrible father, a deadbeat dad.
Byrd.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, just denouncing myself.
Yeah, I Kanye West reminds me of myself and my kid.
Of your kids?
Yes.
What about your children?
Well, I'm not a very good father. You know, I run 2 jobs, and you know, I'm a mechanic, and I'm also part of the mafia. And Ryan, the reason why I've called up today is because you owe us a little bit of money. Cause see, you were driving down this way, and you got in a little accident, and we repaired you, and you didn't give us any of our money. What was that all about?
I am not aware of this incident, Burt. I'm not aware of what he's talking about, of money being owed to him. I'm not responsible for anything in this situation.
You are responsible.
The man says you're responsible.
I mean, anybody can say anything they want. I mean, it doesn't mean it's true.
You think? Are you calling him a liar?
Yes.
No, Burt, I'm calling you a deceiver right now because you're supposed to be spreading the real news.
I'm a deceiver. I'm a
Well,
deceiver.
right now
the
you
man
are.
on the phone says that you apparently are Mr. Deceitful.
Burt, you know that's not true.
I don't know that that's not true. All I know is that there's a witness on our phone line that is...
Everyone who knows me knows that I would never deal with anybody in the mafia.
The man is a cheapskate, however.
Ever. I have a reputation to keep. I'm a news anchor in Chicago. I would never talk to a person from the mafia. That's ridiculous.
Yes, you did, though. Because you wanted our help to fix your car, and we did. And you're not willing to pay us. Ryan, I will make a compromise with you, though. If you give my family your news station for free.
Absolutely
we own
not.
Your news
We're not going to
station.
let somebody get our news station that's probably going to put fake coverage on our network.
Barking up the
Well, we're going to have to sue you then.
I don't want someone putting false coverage on our network.
Sir, if I may, you might as well try and kidnap his wife, Jasmine Cox. You know, it's been showed historically that that's a great motivator for him. If you were to kidnap the wife, then use the studio as leverage, possibly an exchange could be made. I'm just, just playing devil's advocate here. I just want to work things out between, these two parties.
What are you doing, man?
Just trying to make a deal happen here.
Come on,
Cox.
man. You're better than this. Come on, man.
Better than...
I hired you because you were the best at what you did.
Yes, I'm trying to bring compromise to two parties who cannot agree.
There's no compromise to make right now because right now you're acting out of line.
Oh.
You're acting out of line.
Okay.
You have a message here.
Are you ready for our trail in April? You stole my black identity.
Wait, what?
My wife left me, and then you took NY Network from me. I am the real Ryan Cox. Your dick is 2 inches. My dick is 10 inches.
What does that matter?
Not 2.
Why
This
does my
is
size
identity theft.
matter?
I am tired of your short, tiny dick, tiny Ryan Cox. I'm running away with Burt HES, my true big dick man.
Don't want no short dick, man.
Stop talking about my penis!
Yes. Yes, I do have a big number. Soft. We're talking about 9.5 inches, but engorged upwards of a foot. Plus, it's girthy. To all you women out there that are wondering.
I'm going to say this right now. Okay, I am not
going
to cover
fabulous dick. It's
my size.
Fabulous cock.
Watch it.
Fabulous cock.
Watch it. Watch it.
It's been called.
How are we supposed to cover the news right now? How are we supposed to cover the news right now when we're getting all of these pranks coming in our network? Why is my size relevant? Why is it relevant? Why is my wife relevant?
People want to know.
I will not be disrespected like this on my broadcast.
Inquiring minds want to know, Cox.
I will not be disrespected like this. I've worked way too long and way too hard in this industry to take this kind of disrespect. Do you think that devalues me as a person? Do you think because of my size that devalues me as a person? No. I'm tired.
Yes, it does.
I am sick.
It definitely
And I'm
does.
repulsed by the behavior of some of the people on this network. I mean, I can take a funny joke. You know, jokes are fun. I'm not opposed to jokes. I'm a funny guy. I make my kids laugh all the time. I'm hilarious. I'm like one of the funniest people I know. Okay? I love jokes. I mean,
he is.
Look, I can laugh. I can take a joke, but these aren't jokes. These are not jokes. These are crossing lines. I have boundaries. I have boundaries, and you're crossing my boundaries. We have a fan mail. Thank you for sending a fan mail in, Mr. Ted. Mr. Cox, I've yet again taken your wife. I shall do unspeakable things. There, Jasmine seems to like it. Later, Cox.
No respect. No respect for the whore.
I just recovered from this traumatic experience with my wife being kidnapped, with my wife being held hostage, and I had to deal with the ramifications of my very own news anchor that I trusted having involvement with the situation. And then you just want to make jokes about it? This isn't a joke! You're talking about my wife here! And I would do anything to protect her. No one's gonna take her anymore. She's safe now in my arms. She's safe in my apartment. She's safe. No one's gonna hurt her anymore. No one's gonna touch her. No one's gonna touch my wife. I promise you that. Anyone making threats, you will be investigated by the correct sources of federal investigators, because it's extremely serious when you make threats like that. I don't take that lightly. I don't take my wife's livelihood and our livelihood and my kids lightly. Anybody who threatens my 2 kids, whether it's Roomba or Horatio, either one, if you threaten my kids, there's going to be big problems. There are going to be big problems. Now, I don't want to sit here and linger on that, but I think the message is very clear here that our network is capable of taking care of business when things need to get corrected, because we're making sure that our network is run very professionally. Very professionally. That's not my wife, is it? That's not my wife. That's not my wife. That's not my wife. I just don't believe that's my wife. You can keep pulling these little gags. You're not going very far with it. You're not going very far with it. Burt, would you please read that out for us? We have another fan mail coming in. Thank you very much.
Babe, I'm leaving with this nice man named Bashar al-Assad. I'm sorry, but you don't care about me anymore. I'm sorry, Jasmine. $10. That was probably your money she spent with that too. She spent Cox's money to send him a Dear John letter. How about that? What a loser. What an absolute cuck. What a femboy cuck. You know, it begs the question, what am I doing here at this station? You know, I've got offers from, you know, multinational corporations, ESPN, CNN, Fox, you know, and here I am with this, you know, small dick cuck femboy.
Hey,
you know, he's
Burt, we're off the air now.
He breaks a bottle over my head.
We're off the air!
He broke a bottle over my head, Cox. I recall now. I recall why I have this bandage on my head.
It's not how it seems. It's not how it seems. You know very well, okay, that I have...
Tell me. Go ahead.
I have...
Say it. Say it, Cox. A small dick? You've got a small dick? You can tell me. Like it's some big secret out there. Everybody knows, all the callers knows, all the audience knows. It's time for you to get over your small micro cucks.
Why does my size matter? Why does my size matter to you?
Well, it apparently does matter to you, sir.
You're getting a paycheck right now. You should be grateful, Burt.
God damn it, I'm working hard.
Not hard enough. You're not hard enough. I'm the only hard one in this broadcast.
You want to feel how hard I am right now, God damn it?
I would be more than comfortable to feel how hard you are. You're not very hard. Now get your act together. I thought I could trust you. You betrayed me once, and I'm giving you the opportunity to come back in our network. To come back in our studio.
Oh boy. You drive a hard bargain, but Cox, I just wish you could get over the whole, Jasmine thing, man. I mean, what's done is done. That train has been run on her, and it's not coming back to the station.
You be quiet. You be quiet. You're never gonna get to do what you wanted to do in high school with my wife.
Oh, but I did.
She's married to me, Burt. She's married to me.
I know.
And you need to get over that. You need to get over that. You make her uncomfortable.
Never.
You make her uncomfortable.
Never.
You make my wife uncomfortable.
How so? Did she tell you this?
Yeah.
She told you this?
Yes. She told me that you were making her very creeped out.
What? In what context?
I don't have time to discuss the details of this, Burt. I have a broadcast here. We have news to cover.
It's true. The phallus often, the size, the great size of my phallus.
Welcome back to Cox News. Welcome back to the #1 leading broadcast and giving you the most real information that you can trust here. Now, Burt, would you mind giving me the printed message right there? That wouldn't be an issue, would it? Now, please read it on the broadcast. Burt, would you do that for me, please?
Babe, I'm sorry, but you refuse to believe this. I'm sorry, Jasmine. Another $10 out of your...
Let me see that.
Goodbye.
That's not my wife. I'm going to call her right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a personal call right now. I'm going to take a personal call right now.
Hold on, folks.
Let me step aside. Let me step aside. I don't believe anything that these people are typing. That could be doctored. That very well could be doctored. That very well could be doctored. I just texted my wife to confirm that. So we are fact-checking these donations. We're fact-checking. Burt, what are you... I don't want... Get that camera on my face. Get that camera on my face.
I was Instagramming live. I've got quite a following on Instagram now. It's from Jasmine again. It says, another $10 of your money. Ryan, I'm going to talk to a lawyer about divorce papers. I'm sorry. Ouch.
It's not. There's no way.
In front of a live TV audience.
There's no way this is from my wife. There's no way.
Karma's a bitch. Karma's a real bitch.
Stop.
I thought you were liberal, Cox. I thought you believed in
We're on the air right now. I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. She's happy with me. I satisfy her. I'm enough for her. I'm enough for her. My size is enough for her. My size is enough for her. My size is enough for my precious, sweet, admirable woman.
God damn it. Low battery.
Okay. We're fact checking that. I don't believe anything they're saying. I don't believe anything they're saying, ladies and gentlemen. So don't believe anything they're saying. We're fact checking. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Okay, we do have a message coming on.
Breaking news: Burt is a dog fucker and Cox, you have a 1-inch micro cox and you are a femboy. Burt, you need help. Why would you fuck your dead dog? Ryan is a femboy. 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 Ryan is a femboy.
That's absurd. I am not a person that enjoys dressing up in women's clothing. Producers, can we get that guy off? Can we get that guy off? I don't enjoy dressing up in women's clothing. That is misinformation. That is doctored misinformation. It's not true. I'm not going to discuss my size anymore. Are you okay, Burt?
Fine.
You sound like you have a little bit of a health issue.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, good. Great. Awesome.
Lord.
I'm sorry?
Sup femboy small cox.
Burt, please don't do it on camera. Nobody wants to see that. What is this? Why are we still going about this common theme of putting on random music on our network? What does the message even say? What did the message even say? Sup, femboy, small cocks? Okay, I can see right now you're trying to have a laugh at my own expense right now. You're trying to have a laugh at my own expense right now. It's not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly very well here. It's not gonna fly. Look, there's still plenty of news that we have not covered here, and I don't want to be distracted. I don't want to be distracted by this. Our third news story of the evening regards to Donald J. Trump, who just hosted a Save America campaign rally in Arizona. And in the rally, he talks more about the election being rigged. He claims that the whole entire election was rigged by the Democrats in the campaign speech. Now, I'm here to say right now that there is no way that Donald Trump can run for president again in 2024. It's not possible. He is not able to run again. Okay? It's not possible at all. You could try to prove it's possible, but he was impeached. And when you are impeached, that means you lose your right to become a president again. You were kicked out, rightfully so, for spreading fear and fear-mongering. Donald Trump is a threat to our democracy. He's spreading the big lie still. Now take a look at this. We have a video of the event right here.
Save America. Who won the election? You're right, Trump won. Trump won. And we are here, we are gathered with our fellow patriots who believe in faith, family, and freedom, who are never going to stop, right?
She is not a real woman. She is not a real woman.
We are never going to stop. We are never going to stop fighting for what's right.
God bless you and God bless Donald Trump.
Arizona. We are so blessed to have the true president, President Donald J. Trump. We know the election was stolen, don't we? We know they rigged
it. Because they're in the pocket of the radical left Democrats, the same people who are destroying our country, and they're destroying our country. Come out, and is coming out very big in the great state of Arizona also. The American people deserve answers. The January 6th rally.
This is a cult. This is a cult that you're looking at right here. A cult. The Trumpians are cult members, and they're staging another uprising. They want to do a new uprising in January 2024. They want to take back the White House with force. Even if they don't get the votes they need, they'll make the votes they need.
Was a protest against a crooked election carried out by unhinged Democrats, big tech, and working with the fake news media, all working together to defeat Republicans and your favorite president, me.
You're not anyone's favorite president, okay? Anyone that's not confused here, okay? Because a lot of people are confused about Donald J. Trump. He is a fascist dictator, and that's all he is. He's basically threatening our democracy here, ladies and gentlemen. He's threatening our democracy. Let's get
some more opinions on the matter. Let's get some hot Cox takes on the matter. Burt, what do you think about this? Burt? Where did Burt go? Burt? Where is Burt at? Producers, where's Burt? Where did he go? Where did Burt? No, where did Burt go? Burtbyrd. Where did Burtbyrd go? For a smoke? He said he was going for a smoke. And you let him get a smoke? You let him do that? In the middle of our broadcast, you let Burtbyrd go out to do a smoke? Why is he smoking? Why is he smoking? What's the point of that? Why is he smoking? Okay. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get a caller on the air to talk about Donald Trump, the great big lie. That's what he is, the great big lie. Let's get a person on the air right now. Hello? Hello? Good evening. Hello? Can I ask you a question, Burt?
Fire away.
Why were you smoking on when we're supposed to be broadcasting?
I wasn't smoking, Cox. Try to be a little more professional, Cox.
Then why would you do a smoke if you want to be professional?
Folks, I had to use the necessary, and I don't know what he's talking about. It's illegal to smoke indoors here, and Byrd is not smoked in...
Burt, did you know that's bad for your lungs?
7 days.
And I want all our viewers to know that smoking is bad and it causes cancer. Smoking causes cancer?
Okay, I smoked yesterday, God. I smoked...
Burt, relax.
I actually smoked 15 minutes ago, maybe 5. Forgive me. What can I say? I like the nicotine. It just it elevates my heart rate. It makes me feel alive. I'll never stop smoking. And kids, you ought to try smoking yourselves because it helps you lose weight, keep a thin figure, and the panache of a smoker is well documented. Look at the golden age of Hollywood and American cinema. Everybody smokes cigarettes. That's the age that I grew up in, and by golly, if I don't continue to smoke cigarettes today, well then, it would be a travesty. Because
okay, let's get back to the news here. We're talking about the great big lie by Donald J. Trump. Hello, welcome to the Cox News Network. Welcome.
You're on the air.
Hello.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Salutations.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Well, I just wanted to say some things about Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
First off, I think he's a perfect president. He obviously did good in making peace into making peace with other countries. And
sir, let me pause you for a second. You do realize this is the Cox News Network. We have a very liberal agenda.
That we are not biased, Burt. We are not biased. Donald Trump actually called Kim Jong-un a crazy rocket man and almost instigated a nuclear war, and you say that he's safe? You're saying that he was good with other countries? You think that's good with other countries?
I did hear him
say
that.
Starting a nuclear he literally war? Made peace with North Korea. Nobody else could have done that.
What do you think you're talking? What are you okay?
Oh, I just wanted to say one more thing. Let's go, Brand.
Off! Now you messed up I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. That's a slur. And he knew it was a slur, too. He knew it was an alt-right slur. I said it was an alt-right slur.
Yes. Someone just needs to poison the water supply.
Pardon me.
Take care of all
fixing my equipment.
Take care of all these numbskulls and knuckleheads out there that
look,
believe the wrong things.
If you believe the great election lies right now, if you believed about the Donald Trump insurrection, then you're strongly
mistaken. You're being they're lying to you.
The erection of 2021 can be seen as nothing less than a
terrorist attack.
Indeed.
It was a terrorist attack.
Donald Trump should be hanged. He should be hanged for that. Crimes.
That's a little bit radical. That's a little bit radical. We don't condone violence here. We don't condone violence on this network.
He should be fed his own penis, and then while his children watch.
Sorry, apologize, Cox viewers. Apologize, Cox viewers. Apologize, Cox viewers.
Who?
I'm apologizing to our Cox viewers right now.
You should. You have been very, very
Why are
rude
you masked
today.
up? You are not protecting your employees, especially Burt. You small dick man. Put your mask on now.
Don't tell me what to do on my network.
Do you have COVID right now?
Absolutely not.
When's the last time you were tested?
A month ago?
A month ago?
But I care about your health.
You could expose me to Omicron, man.
No, absolutely not.
Omicron is no fucking
know.
joke, man.
Watch it. Look,
I've got my health to think about,
I'm taking it very seriously. We are the Cox News studio. We care about the health of our workers. We care about the health of our workers.
Oh, my brain is hurting, Cox.
This is a false accusation.
Oh, it is. What if I have inflammation of the brain from
this is a false accusation.
Fucking disease that you've exposed me to, you fucking leper.
You need to stop. You need to stop.
Lenny.
Hello, welcome. We're talking about the Donald Trump great big lie and his rerun in 2024 to try to become president again, which will not work. It will fail.
No, give me 2 Vicodin.
He will not become president. But I want to get your opinion on the matter. This is a hot Cox.
And a glass of scotch. 2 Vicodin and a glass of scotch. Indeed.
Is this Ryan Cox?
Thank you.
Yes, this is Ryan Cox. You're on the Cox News Network.
Hi. I'm Yeti Squatch from the Brookfield Zoo. I'm calling on the subject of your rental.
A rental?
Yeah.
A rental for what?
Your howler monkey rental.
My what rental?
Howler monkey.
What are you talking about?
On January 5th, you ordered 38 howler monkeys.
That is not true. I never ordered anything like that. What even is the howler? What?
Well, they're monkeys that howl.
They're monkeys of hell?
That howl. Monkeys that howl. Yeah. They like to make a lot of noise.
I don't remember ever ordering any monkeys.
Well, I have it right here. It says it right here. Order number 4435.
No.
623. Yeah. I have it right here. Here, yeah. Here's one of them right here. Here's one of my monkeys.
What is this about?
Monkeys. You ordered monkeys.
Is this serious?
Yes, it is.
I don't want any monkeys. We don't want monkeys here.
I could use a monkey. I recently lost my dog. I would like a monkey.
Burt, I know that's upsetting for you, but you don't want a monkey. Monkeys are untamed. They're dangerous.
Shut the fuck up. I would love a monkey. Byrd is
What did you just say to me? What did you just say to me?
Calm down.
We did not order any monkeys.
Calm down, Pimbo. Don't worry. Pimbo, calm down. Pimbo,
tame that monster.
Pimbo,
you need to tame that monster. He's
Marissa,
dangerous.
Bring Pimbo back to his cage.
Answer me this, sir. Sir, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yep, I'm here.
Are these the types of monkeys that will project feces onto projectile feces?
What is going on right now? What is going on?
I would really love one of those monkeys that could throw feces. I'd train them to throw feces at cars as they pass by. It would be a great fun.
Could someone tell me what's going on right now?
You can't teach.
Could someone please tell me what's going on right now?
You order monkeys.
We didn't order any monkeys here at Cox News.
Oh God! Oh my God! What the?
Get that off! I don't want to hear this ridiculous creature. This gross creature.
Poop at me.
We don't want any monkeys.
It reeks. Oh my God!
I once had coitus with a woman, and she sounded.
We don't
just
want
like
any
that.
monkeys. We don't want any monkeys, and that's
Sir,
that.
You ordered 38 hours.
No, thank you.
I have it right here.
Oh my God. Producers.
It was exactly like that.
Producers.
She reached orgasm and she was howling like a howler monkey.
What?
Some co-ed, some fucking thought from the early '90s. What am I supposed to know? I can't remember their names. Do you realize how many women I've bedded down, Cox? How many women I've bedded down after that?
Burt, this is
misogyny. After that Minx, Jasmine broke my heart. I had no choice. I had to take out everything on the women.
Stop talking about my wife.
I plowed and I plowed and I broke so many hearts.
About my wife.
I bought so many cherries
together. I don't want to think about you guys together. I don't want to think about my wife.
But she was never with me, Cox.
You're making me uncomfortable.
She was never with me. That was the problem. I'm telling you.
You're making me uncomfortable right now.
And my heart.
I apologize, everyone.
And my broken heart is doesn't matter at all.
Oh my gosh, Burt, I think we need to take you to the doctor after this. Burt, I think you're suffering some kind of... Oh gosh, ladies and gentlemen, bear with us right now.
All of the sex was only because you broke my heart, Jasmine.
Hey, it's okay. Look, I am not going to put up with this anymore. You need to get your act together, or you're going to get off this network, and you will not be paid.
I don't know what came over me. I don't know what came over me. Forgive me.
We can cut your salary in half.
Oh God. Don't do that.
Your performance is not up to par.
What if I called you Papa, Daddy?
You're making everyone that's watching our broadcast uncomfortable, is what you're doing.
It could be arranged for a blowjob.
You need to stop. You're having a mental crisis right now on live television. Everyone's watching this right now. They're recording this right now. It's embarrassing for you, Burt.
We're live?
This is embarrassing. Yes, we're live on the television. This is embarrassing. Think of all the people that are going to see this. Think about how your family members, how your friends are going to see this. How many girls, how many women are going to think that you're dangerous. They're not going to want to be with you, Burt. They're not going to ever want to be with you.
No. Women have never had
a problem with being with me. If they knew how much you smelled like kerosene, they wouldn't want to be around you, Burt. If they knew how much you stench of kerosene, they wouldn't want to be anywhere near you, Burt.
All right. Leave the kerosene out of it.
I mean, I'm just saying the facts here, Burt. I just think you need to get back to the news, or else you're going to lose all your reputation in the Chicago area. People are going to think that you're a wacko.
You're right.
Do you want to be known as a wacko?
No. Burt does not want to be remembered as a wacko.
You're representing our network.
I know.
I apologize, everyone.
Your network represents me as well.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Why don't we line things up again with some birthday shout-outs? How about that? Some birthday shout-outs. Yes. Birthday shout-outs. Guys, if you don't know about this, this is something we do on our network to give back. This is a little bit of a give back for some of the fans that watch our live coverage every single Thursday and every single Sunday. So we have some birthdays to celebrate, some kids that watch our show, and we're going to give them a little bit of a birthday shout-out here. And so let's give the first one here to Gil the Will. Happy birthday to Gil the Will. Gil the Will says, "Dear Ryan, happy birthday. I got candles and Vienna sausages just like you, so it makes you feel less conscious about mini Ryan. Use my like a buffet and blow me hard. Stick my fingers in the donut holes in my hole." What?
I've always said fat girls, they're like mopeds. They're fun to ride until your friends see you.
Burt, stop.
And Gail the Whale,
I don't have much of a comment to say to this person.
Not Gail the Whale.
Other than I am not familiar with who they are. I've never partaken in any activities with this said individual. And I don't feel comfortable right now. Totally did not ever talk to this Gail the Whale lady. Never.
He's a happily married man.
Anyone can look through my phone history. I have nothing to hide. I'm happy with my wife. I'm happy. Our next one here. From Olive Garden. Is it a restaurant? Is that a restaurant?
It is. It is.
Okay, it's a restaurant here. We're getting this one right now. It says, Dear Ryan, happy birthday from the Olive Garden at 123 Crest Street. We obviously love shoving sausages down our customers' throats, so we'll be suing your show for defamation after your comments that we won't lawyer up. I've already covered this incident, and I said very clearly that I will be suing Olive Garden. I will be suing Olive Garden.
Lawyer up.
It's weird. I mean, it's weird that you shove sausages down your customers' throats. I would be uncomfortable if I went to Olive Garden and somebody shoved a sausage down my throat.
I'm not gonna lie, it gives me a hard on, but still, that is excessive. We're talking about a whole.
You are out of line, Burt. You are out of line.
Radical transparency, sir, is something that the viewers expect. They expect us to be radically transparent. For the love of God. You know, it's like telling the truth anymore. It's just, you know.
Okay, we're not having that. I'm not having that.
Hey, femboy. Read my other donations.
There are certain things we will not put on this broadcast, and one of them is anything relating to people having intercourse. That is not for news. That's for something else. You can do that somewhere else. We don't want that here. I mean, we don't need that here on this network, Thomas. Okay, Thomas, I think that you think that this is something else, that it's not. This is the Cox News Network. Okay, I don't know what you think we are, but we are a news network.
Cox.
We give honest, real, unbiased news, and we focus on the news.
Cox.
Yes, Cox News.
Cox.
Correct. Cox News. Correct. Cox News. That's what we are. We are Cox News, the #1 leading source for news coverage. That's right. That's right.
Cox gives you all the feels. Cox brings it to you.
We are going to jump back in and let's get our supervisors. If you could, supervisors, go ahead and get another person to call into the network, please, if you can.
You know, they cut my head off each time. They go to this shot. I'm peeking around here because these viewers need to see the face of an Adonis. Byrd. You know, it wasn't always I was this very, you know, painfully good looking. I had my moment of adolescent awkwardness. You know, so Byrd understands all of you ugly people out there, all of you people who will never ever be as beautiful as Byrd. And
good evening and welcome to Cox News. We're covering Donald Trump's big election lie of 2020. What are your thoughts? Give us the hot Cox take.
Hey Ryan, hey Burt. It's you probably might already know. It's Dick Hertzer again.
It's Dick Hertzer.
Yeah, it's Dick Hertzer again. So the real story of the day is Burt. I'm getting a little concerned for you, bud. I'm a little concerned that Ryan might be like gaslighting you, you know, like emotionally manipulating you as well. But that's really not my main concern. My main concern here is I'm pretty sure you're a zoophile, dude. It's like your search history is getting a little wonky ever since your dog started to, like, you know, go missing.
Zoophile in English.
Hold on. These are once again. I've dealt with this person before on our network. He claims to work with the Federal Bureau of Investigations, but let me be very, very clear. Me and Burt's relationship has been strictly respectful of one another's needs, values, and wants. I've been very respectful of Burt. I've been very respectful of all his issues in his life. He's going through a hard time right now. I've been there for you. Haven't I been there for you, Burt?
Oh, absolutely.
He's going through a hard time because you threw a glass bottle over his dome.
Okay. You know what? Let's watch the video. Let's watch the video on the air right now.
Yeah. Let's put watch the video.
No, because I'm tired. I am tired of defending my actions. You know, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what you want to see.
I mean, we already know. We watched it.
No, I'll show you.
Ryan, I think you're misunderstanding what's happening.
I'll show you.
Show what?
I'll show you. I'll show them what they want to see.
Hey, it's me and you. I had to make sure that everybody was okay.
Why were you talking to my wife?
That's not the right vid. That's not the right.
Wait.
That is not the right video.
Right. Go back.
Hold on, everyone. That is something that I don't want to look at. That is something I don't want to look at. Right there. Is it gonna? Okay, hold on one moment. Okay. That made me uncomfortable. Here's the video right here.
Why would you? No! Why would you do this to me? My dog was at stake. My dog. They had my dog.
Fifi, why would you do this to me?
I don't know.
Why would you do this to me?
It was all for Fifi.
Why would you do this to me?
Okay, now, wait. Hold on. I know it looks bad. I know it looks bad right now off the get-go. But I can clarify everything that happened in this situation. Let's slow it down. It's not what it looks like. Obviously. Okay, we saw that.
Cox! Let go of me. I knew it, Cox. Let go of me. I knew it.
Lenny, give me some kind of thing to bludgeon him with. goddammit.
Lenny, I need. Burt, you just assaulted me. Burt, you just assaulted me.
Come on, Lenny, goddammit.
I can't breathe. Producers, I can't breathe.
Thing, isn't it, boys?
I can't breathe. Ow.
I will end you, Cox. I will end you. Was that a doctor video?
You're out of your mind, Burt.
Lenny.
Burt, you're out of your mind.
Was that a doctor video?
You've lost it, Burt. You've lost it.
It's starting to all come back.
I can't have you on this network anymore right now.
It's starting to all come
Burt,
back.
you need help. You need to go somewhere. Burt, you just attacked me. You just attacked me.
My dog.
You just attacked me.
No,
You just attacked me, Burt. Burt, you just attacked me. You just attacked me. I don't feel comfortable with you being here.
I'm coming undone.
I don't feel comfortable.
I don't know.
You just threatened my life.
My brain.
What is your issue?
I
made one mistake.
I feel like I'm internally hemorrhaging.
Yeah, I made one mistake. My hand slipped on your head. Okay, you were talking to the people that took my wife.
Yes, I
just don't know why you would do this to me.
I had no choice, man. They leveraged the dog of the dog of my marriage.
I can't ever trust you again, ever, Burt. You betrayed my trust. I put you in the top salary of my news station, and now you just grab my dog. You know how uncomfortable you just made me? You know how uncomfortable you just made me? Do you know how uncomfortable you just made me? How come my feelings aren't valid? Why aren't my feelings valid, Burt? How come my feelings aren't valid here? I was the one who lost my wife for almost a whole week.
Because you're the oppressor. Cox!
You need to get out. You need to get out of here.
Fine.
You need to take a time out.
Maybe I won't come back.
To conduct a performance review on
We'll see what kind of audience retention you have after you lose the talent that makes this whole station newsworthy. Folks, this is Byrd signing off. Until we meet again, if we shall meet again, I can't tell you when. All I can tell you is that it's been real.
You're making me uncomfortable right now.
I will be back.
Uncomfortable right now.
I will rise like the phoenix from the ashes, and I will take back what's mine. Slam Run. Don't you forget Slam Run, and don't you ever forget Burt.
We need to talk about that.
And how Burt made you feel,
off the broadcast,
and how glorious it was to look at the visage of Burt on the screen, and
the ratings for Slam Run
and how wet you were, how moist you unmoisten your panties as you watch this and listen to this voice of mellifluous honey. Byrd, that I was taken away from you by this micro cox femboy.
It's easy for everyone. Just please walk out of the broadcast.
Lenny, I love you. Let's meet up and go to the Arby's sometime soon. I feel like getting my rocks off.
Burt, we need to discuss Slam Run when you get back. Okay? The performance on the show has been declining. The ratings are down. The critic reviews of Slam Run.
Yes, ESPN wanted me to kill Slam Run so they can bring me on as a special correspondent.
Burt, the critics are saying
you haven't seen the last of Burt. Perhaps this small dick, pencil dick motherfucker has seen the last.
That.
But Burt signing off.
You need to get out of here. Out!
Gladly.
Out!
Gladly.
You stepped over the line.
You will rule the day, Cox.
You're unhinged. You're unhinged. Welcome back to the Cox News channel. So, Byrd is obviously in a lot of mental distress right now. He's lost out of his mind right now. He's a little disoriented. I'm asking everyone right now that they please just understand that we are working through this situation. He's having a mental health crisis right now. Look, I don't want to get back into the incident, but he could have been injured from what I did with my hand on his head. Now, I care about Burt. I mean, he's been my friend since high school. I mean, we had our issues, but I brought him back on my network because I knew he was the top sports journalist in Chicago. And obviously he's not been hitting the line. He's not been performing. He's not been up to standards. So we're going to have serious talks about letting, I hate to say this, but we're going to have serious talks about letting Byrd off our network, letting him go. We're going to do a performance review tonight with our whole meeting, our whole staff, all the producers, everybody involved. Everybody involved with our production. And we're going to talk about whether it's appropriate that Burt continues his coverage on this network. I mean, he might need some mental help. He's going through a crisis right now. And the things he's saying are hurtful. They're hurtful. You know, because I know how much I'm worth to my city. I didn't order any monkeys. This has been a train wreck tonight. All I've ever wanted was for this network to be the place that you can count on. And it's not hitting the mark right now. It's not been hitting the mark. So we're going to look into these issues very, very closely, and we're going to evaluate moving forward, you know, what the best thing for this network is, because there's plenty of applicants right now out there looking for jobs. And of course, we're going to look at minorities first. They're going to be the first people we hire. You know, we have a quota to meet. We have a quota to meet, and I want to apologize to anyone that came to this broadcast tonight and felt uncomfortable, that felt that they were not respected, that felt that they were not.
Hey Burt, did you like the photo? Why don't you ride me like a moped and we'll choke on sausages together, baby? Cox knows the number.
Stop.
Double team me.
Stop.
I mean call me. Lube this boo-boo up in honey butter and lick, 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 lick.
You need to get a job, Gail the Whale. I've heard of weird niches to make an income, but you're a sex worker, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you involve food and that together, then you're going to get on TLC very soon. You're going to get on TLC very soon on one of those shows, like 700 Pound Life. Look, I just want to say something here.
You're a deadbeat dad who's a femboy and cheats on his wife with gay men.
You shut up! You shut up! You don't know who I am. You've never walked 1 foot in my footsteps. We are our final printed message of the evening here. Our final printed message of the evening here. From Big Squatch. Hey, it's Big Squatch. I'd like to announce that I manufactured this video of Ryan smashing the bottle against Burt's head, and I will continue to make such videos until Ryan returns my printer. I didn't do that on purpose. It's not your printer. It belongs to the Cox News Network. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we upgraded our news studio. We got a better production. We did. But what has gone down in value has been our decency. The decency of the people that communicate with our broadcast. The decency. Where is the respect? The respect's not here. So tonight, I regret to inform you that after we end this broadcast, we're going to have a very, very, very thorough investigation into Byrd's behavior. A very thorough investigation into Byrd's behavior. And I'm going to say this once again. My wife, my life, my private information is not to be discussed here. And that's that.
Am I on the air?
You are on the air.
Good evening, Ryan Cox.
Good evening, and welcome to the Cox News Network, the one source that you can trust to get real unbiased news coverage.
Indeed it is. Forget Fox News, forget CNN. This is where it's at.
Hold on, pardon me for a second.
Take your time, sir.
You know, I think people forget that I'm human. I think sometimes people forget that I'm, you know, they see the shiny camera, they see the shiny suit, they see the limelight, they see all me in my glory, but they forget that I'm a human being, that I have real emotions, that I have real feelings. I've been through a whirlwind in the past month. A whirlwind of emotions, of events. And I'm asking right now that this network be treated with some dignity and respect like a real news channel deserves. That's all. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to talk about the topic at hand. You were talking about what? Donald Trump, Kanye West.
Yes, we're talking about Kanye West being a deadbeat dad. We're talking about Joe Rogan spreading misinformation on his podcast. And we're talking about Trump's election lies.
What's up? Why is Trump even trying still? I mean, he obviously lost to Biden.
Because you know why? He's a cult leader. He's a fascist. That's why. Donald Trump is a terrorist. A terrorist.
He's also an old man. So I can't imagine him running another 4 years.
No, he can't run again. It's impossible. He's not allowed to run again. Well, thanks for the call. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Finally, a call where we get someone on the network who agrees with what we're saying, who agrees with our opinions, and agrees with our facts. Now, everyone, this concludes our live news coverage this evening for the Cox News channel. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for all your news needs. Now, I assure everyone that our network will be doing the internal investigation into our internal affairs, and we will sort out any problems with HR or any problems between our staff. And we will be transparent about it on our next broadcast to let you know the results of our internal investigation, because we care deeply about our viewers and we want them to feel comfortable watching our broadcast, knowing that we respect them and that we'll do our best to provide the best, most accurate, non-biased news coverage possible. So I want to thank everyone for watching tonight's broadcast, and I'm going to ask that everyone please have a fantastic evening, and goodbye, everyone. Have a good evening and goodbye. So, as you can see, we do have a new studio, everyone. So just understand that we are working through some learning pains. So until we get everything sorted, but our producers are working very hard to get this network back up to par. So thank you, everyone, and have a good evening tonight. Good evening.